kind of Blade Runner-ish music, and this is all it is.
Is it Stable Diffusion?
It's called Deforum hybrid animation. I think it's using a version of Stable Diffusion. But here, they have the whole thing.
So you're way more of an animated fan. I really have no context on why this is good or bad. I just think it's fun to look at.
I don't think it is good or bad, but I think this would be fun to talk over, right? And then we're just like, wow, this is crazy.
We're doing it right now.
This is not. What is this? Yeah, we're doing it right now. This is it. I mean, I love this kind of thing. One, because it's very psychedelic. Also, it has reference points throughout. Not to any particular anime, but just to anime styles, which is really cool to me.
So it's fun to look at, and again, part of me always wonders, like, what happens a year from now when we've seen this 100 times? Is it that special anymore? Maybe.
I think we're already there.
My question to you is, like, so this is referencing a genre that you are very steeped in a way that I'm not. So I'm here to learn from you.
Right.
What are you like? Wow, this is really inspiring a new workflow process. Is this really a behind the scenes kind of excitement, or are you, as a fan of the end product, excited about what you're looking at? Is this changing how you might imagine what you love about anime?
I mean, honestly, I look at this and I think to myself, oh, this would be awesome at a concert, right? It's in the background at a concert, but I'm not gonna sit and watch this and think to myself, oh my god, like, I've learned so much, unless I'm like on drugs. But this is not storytelling to me, but it is very fancy, interesting animation. I could see it, being kind of a footnote, or not a footnote, but like kind of a part of a larger animation which has more storytelling. So if anything, this is just a prototype of what could be, which is itself kind of interesting. Right?
I think that's what I keep coming back to. I think Jeffrey Katzenberg, who is certainly someone to pay attention to in terms of when he has to say something about something. At a time when so many in Hollywood are really on, not just on the fence, but on the defensive and against the way these things are coming to their industry. It was interesting to hear him say that AI takes like 90% out of the cost of animation. I think there was a quote that went viral.
Crazy.
Which just points to, like, that's a producer note. That's like talking to people like, hey, you guys make things that cost money that you try to make profits on. So that isn't trying to compete with who's the creator, who's the IP. It's just saying, like, pay attention to how this affects our business. And again, I relate to that in two ways. On the one hand, if you have a shop that wants to make a lot of animation, you just either found a way to take your employees and up level what they're capable of in terms of how much more work they can do. But again, just the pure creative process. Like, I think any good artist can tell you that it's the mistakes that they learn the most from, or it's the things that they crumpled up and threw away that gave them a chance to get at the thing they finally made. And I think what this is doing is it's taking that barrier of opportunity cost of how much time does it take to actually get a swing at the bat. And now you can take 100 swings at the bat, and those 99 that sucked made room for the one that was awesome. That's so
Great
cool.
Video.
It's really fun to look at.